Hey everybody, good morning. It's Justice for Comics. Wanted to highlight a few things here. I'll probably do a that Hot 10 list from CBSI a little later. Wanted to go over independent solicitations for November, some books that are coming out that look pretty interesting. Also a couple exclusive covers that you may be interested in that are limited, look pretty cool, nice covers. So let's jump into that here with the Bleeding Cool website has the solicitations listed. So we'll look at image first. First off, you got Family Tree by Jeff Lemire. The premise is a single mom, a troubled brother, and an 8-year-old. The 8-year-old is beginning to transform into a tree. So it sounds interesting. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't not pick up a Jeff Lemire book. I mean, he usually does a really, really good job. I don't like everything he does, but I would say definitely most of the books he writes, I think, are pretty interesting and compelling. So I'm willing to give this a try. It looks interesting. So that's coming out in November, Family Tree. Another one, Scott Snyder and Charles Soule, both pretty famous writers. And you've got art by Camicoli. Undiscovered Country. Kind of an interesting premise. The United States walls itself off from the rest of the world. I don't know, maybe they think Trump's going to do that. I don't know. But, 30 years later, people are finally breaching the U.S. border, and I guess there's a pandemic that's affecting the globe. I don't know. It sounds interesting. I might give that a try as well. I don't like comic books that get a little too political, or you can kind of tell they're pushing an agenda, but you got a pretty good creative team. Snyder and Soule both doing writing on it, I think is interesting. You also have art by Olandini and Camicoli, so I don't know if they're doing a particular issue or maybe they're doing half. They're splitting up the work. I don't know how they're doing that, so that'll be interesting to take a look at. Another one that looks interesting, at least I like the cover here, Philadelphia. Jason Sean Alexander, the artist on Spawn, so I don't know if he's leaving the Spawn series. I wouldn't mind seeing a new artist on Spawn and kind of shake it up a little bit. I like Alexander's art, most of the time. I don't think it's, groundbreaking, but he definitely has a dark style, which, fits Spawn pretty well. So this could be interesting. Looks like this is a one-part series. Rodney Barnes is the writer. Small-town beat cop comes home to bury his murdered father, the Reverend Philadelphia detective James Sangster Sr. He begins to unravel a mystery that leads him down a path of horrors that will shake his beliefs to their core. Yeah, so that looks interesting. I might give that a try. There's also a B cover. Looks like an incentive Black Friday variant. I like that A cover, though. Pretty nice. All right, moving down. Olympia, Cullen. Is this Cullen Bunn? No, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Kurt Pyers and Tony Pyers. Yeah, you got a brother team. Very nice. Christian Ward doing a cover there. So a lot of Image #1s coming out, looks like in November. It says here, Elon is a latchkey kid who spends his days alone reading comic books until his favorite superhero, Olympian, comes crashing off the page and into reality. But as he nurses his wounded and delirious hero back to health, he discovers Olympian isn't the only thing that came through. Something evil followed him. So I kind of like the premise of that. That sounds interesting. I'll give that a try. Let's see here. I know there's a lot of, I'm kind of just going over some of the new stuff that looks interesting. Middle West I've been reading, it's been pretty good. Realm, what's that up to now? Issue, oh, that's a trade paperback. Yeah, I tried reading Realm. I read the first 10 or 11 issues, and I just got bored of it. Ascender, I need to get back on Ascender. It's up to issue number 7 in November. Beauty's still going strong. That's a nice B cover on Beauty. And who did that? Looks like Stephanie Hans. Let me see if they say who did the cover. Lester. I like that B cover of Beauty. Very nice. Colors on that, excellent. Yeah, I might pick that up. I have issue number 1. I have the Frizzon variant, Jenny Frizzon variant from issue number 1, and I think maybe issue number 2, and then I don't know why I stopped buying it. It was actually pretty good, but it obviously still going strong here at issue 31 now. So let's see here. Dead Eyes, formerly Dead Rabbit, is coming out. That'll be issue number 2. So October, that will be dropping issue number 1. I liked Dead Rabbit. I mean, I thought it was excellent. I was a little disappointed that it got canceled. Yeah, I think that could be a good series. We'll see if it gets popular, even though they changed the title. That's a nice B cover as well. That's a bad accident right there. Wow, that's pretty cool. Smash. All right. Die number, what are we up to on Die? Number 9. Been a good series, excellent art. Kieran Gillen at his best. I've been enjoying that series, been picking up pretty much every issue. I flip back and forth between A and B covers. I mean, Hans does a great A cover usually. Sometimes the B cover is really good too. This one's pretty good. B cover is by Rios and Muerto. Farmhand, that got option. A lot of people like that book. Gideon Falls, I do like that book. Excellent. We're on the second story arc, issue number 18. So that is a good book to pick up. Make sure you grab that. A Lazarus Risen. This book's not very popular. You know, I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but I like it. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Greg Rucka's writing, but I think he does a really good job with this series. It definitely gets into the weeds a little bit when you get into all the different families. I mean, they've like really mapped out a lot of detail. So some people like that, you know, that you want to get into a lot of detail on the different families and sort of what territories they cover. I mean, I think the first series had a map. I mean, there's a lot of detail in there, but it's been overall pretty good. And the artwork by Michael Lark is excellent. You know, he's got that Butch Guice, Butch Guice, and who else am I thinking of? Brian Hickman. You know, that realistic kind of drawing style. So looks like it's also that issue number 3 is the conclusion of Revenge is a dish best served bloody. So yeah, I highly recommend that series, and it's cheap. You can buy all the back issues for, you know, pretty inexpensively. So, you know, I definitely would recommend picking that up in trade if you want something good to read with some great artwork. It's a good series. Marked, I don't know much about that. Issue number 2, obviously, I missed talking about issue number 1, so I'm not too familiar with that book. Oblivion Song is still going. Pretty Deadly. That is number 3. It's a nice cover. I like that image. Reaver, I'm getting the second issue in my Midtown comic book run, I think this week, so I'm interested in continuing that. I like the first issue. I thought it was pretty good. So we'll see if I'll continue with that or not. I've heard some good thing about Sea Stars as well. Jason Aaron, you know, most of the time he does a really good job writing. So I like him doing Conan right now. I think he's doing a really good job with Conan. Safe sex. All right. Sonata. I thought the first issue was okay. I'm only on issue 2 right now, so yeah, that's the end of the first story arc. B cover's awesome. Really nice covers on that Sonata. Space Bandits, I believe I got that coming as well in my Midtown order. So Jason Alexander is still doing Spawn, right? Here he's on 303. He's listed as the artist, so it's a nice Matina cover. You don't see too many Matina covers with a white background. Usually it's all dark. So I like that Matina cover, just because it's a little different, right? Normally his covers are all black on black. But I like to see that there's some white background there. So I love that cover. Really nice. So Spawn's been good. I've been picking up Spawn consistently since like 280. Yeah, I'll probably continue on that. Okay, that's it for Image. There was not a lot from, what is it here? Aftershock Comics, I think, yeah. I love this cover, Animosity number 25. That is a really, really cool looking cover. I mean, the coloring on that is just, man, I'm gonna have to pick that up just because I love the cover. I read Animosity, I think the first 12 to 15 issues. I mean, I was collecting it pretty regularly. It's a good comic. I mean, it's definitely excellent. It just, you know, I can only buy so many books, and it didn't make the cut long term, but overall, I like it. I love that cover, though, man. That thing is awesome. Baby Teeth, same thing. I kind of fell off that. I collected it for the first, I think I did the first 10 issues. It's up to 17 now. It was good. I liked it. Just couldn't stretch the dollars long enough to continue with it. Shoplifters will be liquidated number 2. I like the name of the title. Okay, that's it for, I think that's it for the solicitations for Independence. Unless I'm missing something here. There's a couple. Let's see here if there's anything. Cimarron, Queen of the Black Coast, number 2. Yoon cover. Man, Yoon is doing really good. A lot of his covers are hot. That's a nice cover. So that might be worth grabbing. That'll be out in November. I do like that cover. And you got a homage to, what's that title? Crisis on Infinity Earths. Was it number 7, I think? Superman holding Supergirl. Nice homage cover there. Another In-Hook Lee cover, very nice. Man, they have some nice covers coming out. Vampire State Building. I do like Adlard's artwork, so I'm pre-ordered the first issue at least. I want to give that a try. Ooh, I like that B cover, or number 3, red on black. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And you got a glow-in-the-dark 1 in 10 incentive cover for number 3. Interesting. All right. Also, Big Time Collectibles. So we'll jump into the exclusives here. They have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 99. The Kyle Noon Virgin cover coming out. I know that these started 97, I believe, was the first cover in this series. and it was only 20 bucks. Yeah, it's a little more expensive now. They're asking 25. I don't think this will sell out very quickly. There's only 500 copies, but 98 still isn't sold out yet. So, don't expect this book to jump up in price. Buy it if you like the artwork. I'm buying it just because I want to collect the entire set. So I've got 97, I'll have 98, 99, and then 100. So there's a 4-issue set that basically shows them jumping off a building and landing. I think this is them landing, and then the last issue will be them all on the ground with the moon in the background. So yeah, I'm just kind of collecting the set. I like it. I'm not telling you to buy it because I think this thing's going to increase in price. I don't think it will. I think it's going to be a $25 book for a long time. So, but if you like the cover, buy it. Another one I'm going to pick up, Black Cape Comics has a Pandemica #1 coming out. Really nice artwork by Esteban Salinas. I really like his art. He's a digital illustrator. He just produces some really, really nice artwork. That's going to be the back cover of the book. So there's a Virgin set available for $30, limited to 500 copies, or there's a trade dress set. So IDW comic book. I'm just going to pick up the trade. I mean, the trade's only $10, and it's still limited to only 700 copies. So the print run's still fairly low on it. Yeah, I'm just going to go with trade dress on that. So they're both still available for sale on their site. I don't expect it to sell out. I don't know that this series is going to be anything fantastic. Jonathan Mayberry is a good writer. He's a New York Times best-selling writer. So it could be really good. I'm willing to take a bet for 10 bucks. I mean, I'll just pick up the trade dress. I think I'll be fine with that. Another book that comes out today, actually, tonight at 8 p.m., which I think has a chance of selling out. Black Cape Comics is premiering Trees. What's the title? Trees, 3 Fates. So this is an Image comic book. Warren Ellis is the writer, and Jason Howard is the illustrator. This cover's by Esteban Salinas, so again, you've got a limited run, only 500 printed. It comes with a COA. I don't think it's going to sell out real quick, so I don't think it's critical that you be on top of this at 8 p.m. tonight to make sure you get a copy. I don't think it's going to sell out that fast. But I do think eventually, in a week or two, it could sell out. I love that cover, though. So this is off of his Instagram page, deviant_apple. So I make sure I follow him, so anytime he has a new cover coming out, I see that posting. So Saturday, tonight at 8, basically tonight at 8 p.m., that book will be available for sale. They don't say the price on it. I'm going to guess it's going to be around 20. Most of these books have been around 20 bucks. So, and it doesn't say anything about a Virgin. I think it's just the one cover. Yeah. I'm guessing it's going to be around 20 bucks. So if you're interested, grab that. Tonight at 8 o'clock is when it will be available for sale. So that's it, guys. That's what I had. A little bit of comic news, a little bit of solicitations from some of the independents that are coming out. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Share and like my videos. It helps me grow my channel. And please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this video. What do you think of these books that I've highlighted? I'd like to hear your comments on them. All right, guys, look for my next video out shortly on the Hot 10 list by CBSI for the week. Thanks.